what is your best trash talk story? Whether you were involved directly, you were the one saying it, the one receiving it, high school, college, pro, pickup, doesn't matter. What's your best trash talk story?
Best trash talk story. Best trash talk story would be kind of a funny one. I was in Spain, and it was like, I don't know, maybe my third or fourth game. And man, this guy, like, basically he kind of like pushed me out of bounds, and sometimes you go out of bounds, you want to throw the ball at the guy, to make it go off on him, right? So I threw the ball right out on him, right? Ball goes out on him. And he just comes up to me and starts cussing me out in Spanish, man, like in Spanish. And I have no idea what he's saying. I mean, no clue what he's saying. And I'm like, drop a few, stuff in English on him, just to get back at him. And the dude goes over to the ref and he's like, man, he called me blah, blah, blah. He's talking Spanish, and like, there's a whole commotion. And, finally the ref come up to me and says, hey, blah, 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 something in Spanish. And I say, bro, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what he's talking about. And the ref just got it, teed him up. I was out of it. No problems for me. And so that was my best story, because I got saved just from that moment, man. Because the guy, I think what happened was, like, the guy went to the ref and said, like, in Spanish, hey, he called me an MFer, or he called me a blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, oh, really? Okay. And he's like, he comes to me and is like, hey, man, like, the ref comes to me like, hey, you say blah, blah, blah to this guy. It's technical on both people. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I don't speak Spanish. I don't know anything what y'all are talking about, And he's like, the ref kind of, startled. I'm a white guy. He probably didn't even know I was American. And he's like looking at me crazy. And he's like, okay. You give technical to the guy, none for me. And I don't know. I always remember that story because it was just really funny to me, and kind of a language barrier trash talk story there.
Language barrier that actually cuts to your favor.
Exactly, man.
Hello, and thanks for watching. Be sure to give the video a like, and you can watch more videos over here. You can also click subscribe over here, so you're notified when we have new content here on Expat Hoops.